Good morning, everyone. I hope each one of you is fit and fine, happy and cheerful. Today, we are beginning with the animal tissues. The animal tissues are majorly classified as epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and the nerve tissue. Each one of these have their own specific functions. We are taking today the epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissues line the outer surfaces of the organs and blood vessels throughout the body, and they also line up the cavities of many internal organs. So we can say that the epithelial tissues are widespread throughout the body. They are the major tissue in the glands. The cells in epithelial tissue are tightly packed together with very little intercellular matrix. Because the tissues form coverings and linings, the cells have one free surface that is not in contact with other cells. Opposite to the free surface, the cells are attached to underlying connective tissue by a non-cellular basement membrane. So the lower surface of the epithelial tissue is called the basement membrane. This membrane is a mixture of carbohydrates and proteins which are secreted by the epithelial and connective tissue cells. So in short, we can see the location of epithelial tissues. They are found in body covering, body lining and glandular places. The functions are protection, absorption, filtration and secretion. So we can see that they perform a variety of functions that include the protection, secretion, absorption, excretion, filtration, diffusion and sensory reception. So how many types of epithelium are present in our body? Obviously, we don't have a single type of epithelial tissue. With a variety of organs, we have different functions to be performed, and with the variety of functions that are performed by epithelial tissue, they have different shapes and sizes as per their occurrence. So they may be simple squamous, they may be stratified squamous, simple cuboidal, columnar, ciliated columnar, etc. We will look at each of them one by one. Simple squamous epithelium, they are the single layer of cells with disc-shaped central nuclei and sparse cytoplasm. They are the simplest form of epithelia. Sparse cytoplasm means they have very little cytoplasm. Since they are thin and flat, they form a delicate lining. The esophagus, the lining of mouth are also covered with squamous epithelium. The skin which protects the body is also made up of squamous epithelium, but it is arranged in many layers to prevent the wear and tear. So since they are arranged in layers, they are called stratified squamous epithelium. Stratification means layers. So we can see the linings or layers over it. Simple cuboidal epithelium. These are the single layered cell, cubical in shape. They seem cuboidal in shape, and they have large spherical central nucleus. Their major function is secretion and absorption. They are majorly found in kidney tubules, the ducts and secretory portion of the small glands. So they are majorly placed in the lining of kidney tubules and the ducts of salivary glands. They also provide the mechanical support here. And there are the epithelial cells which are specialized additionally as the gland cells, which can secrete substances at epithelial surface. Epithelial surface means the outer surface. Sometimes a portion of epithelial tissue folds inward and a multicellular gland is formed. This is called glandular epithelium. You can see the microscopic picture of the tissue. Next is stratified cuboidal epithelium. These are generally 2 or more layer cube-like cells. Their major function is protection. They are found in the largest ducts of sweat glands, mammary glands, and salivary glands. Here you can see the microscopic picture of this epithelium. These are the ciliated epithelia. Ciliated epithelia are found in the airways, the uterus and fallopian tubes, and the efferent ducts of the testes and the ventricular system of the brain. There are the columnar epithelium also, and they are placed where the absorption and secretion function occurs. So they form the inner lining of intestine. Tall epithelia are called the columnar epithelia. In the respiratory tract, the columnar epithelial tissue also has cilia, which are the hair-like projections on the outer surface of the epithelial cells. These cilia can move themselves, and they can push the mucus forward to clear it. So their movement is like to and fro, and they are found on the outer surface of epithelial cells.